On 29 January, 45 dead cats were found buried along Seletar Road. The cats were wrapped in 14 bags scattered in 4 areas. Initial suspicions were that someone had killed and buried the cats along the road. If that's the case, then it would be the worst cat abuse the country has seen. One previous cat abuse case that most of you would remember is the one at Pasir Ris last year. 7 cats were viciously killed. 3 of them were dunked in thinner and 4 others were stabbed. In 2007, a cat was discovered at West Coast Mart with its head and front legs cut off. On other occasions, cats were scalded and some were even found hung. Cat abuse is just one speculation for the death of the 45 cats. Another reason can be a feline disease that has affected a large number of cats at the same time. Nobody knows what really happened. Tonight, Point Blank shall attempt to unravel some of the mysteries. I'm now on the trail of the most prolific cat killer the country has seen so far. So I'm now with Jen Lee, who has been following the case very closely so far. Can you tell us more about the case?
Actually, a huge question mark still hangs over this case because we don't know whether the same person who killed the cat is the same person who buried the cats, because there's just so many cats. There's 45 of them. So I first got a call about this from SPCA at just past midnight on Thursday night. That's early Friday morning. And the next morning I spoke to SPCA and they told me that the police had called them and told them about 45 cats. So 45 is just such a huge number. We immediately went down with the photographer and we looked out for these trash bags. At first, they looked like normal, ordinary trash bags, and we passed by a bunch of them until Seletar Road came to a dead end. Then we saw these 3 bags, and then at first we weren't sure whether it was still the bags, but then suddenly the wind blew and we're like, oh my goodness, the stench was, distinct. It's very heavy. It like kind of clings onto you. So that's how we found it. And the mystery still remains, like who did this, who killed the cats, why did they kill it, or was it done painfully? All these questions still remain. So right now I'm going to go to one of the neighbors who called about the cat stench, because the cat stench was beginning to affect a lot of people after they started digging. The police started digging. So I'm now going to the neighbor who first called the police about the stench.
Okay. Did the police say anything about how long the cat has been there, or is there any information about that?
No, the postmortem is being done right now by Agri-Food and Veterinary Authority, AVA. And so they are the ones who will be able to tell how long it's been dead for. But SPCA preliminary report shows that they could have been dead for more than a week.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we'll go down and then we'll see who is the person who made the call and what did she find in the first place.
Trespassing.
Excuse me. Hi, excuse me.
Oh, great. I don't think she wants to be on the picture.
Yeah.
The curve.
Okay.
Hair curve, I think.
Hello. Excuse me.
Hi, I'm from the newspaper.
Hello, auntie.
I'm
Excuse
from
me?
the newspaper. 我们从报纸来的，报馆啊，是关于那个臭味道啊。你有打？
你是从什么地方来？
新报，我们报纸的报馆，然后
我们不想接受。
没有，想问一问，前几天就是
OK，谢谢。
没有，前几天后面是不是有 不接受。Oh. Okay.
No wonder she didn't ignore your card.
Yeah. Don't accept interview, right? We don't know whether the person who killed the cats are the ones who buried the cats, but if they are one and the same and the cats died cruelly, then it's a case of abuse, you see.
Right. I was quite surprised when I read the report. You said there were 45 of them.
Yeah.
I thought it was only that bags there.
Yeah, thought only those few bags. Huh?
Yeah, and I didn't realize you said all along Seletar Road there were bags.
Yeah.
It might not be around this neighborhood. Maybe somebody from another neighborhood because this is a dead end, you see.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of cars coming in the evenings here as well, parked here doing various kinds of things.
Oh, really?
So,
maybe from another neighborhood.
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Okay, now I can hear something.
What? I mean, are you, since you have young kids and if let's say this person is someone with a disturbed mind, doing it within your estate, how do you?
Of course, if you alarm, you got to do something about it, right?
Yeah. Okay, got to do something.
The safety of the people around here as well. So.
Do something about it.
But as I said, I haven't
people.
seen any neighbors here having cats. Most of them, only thing that we see is mostly dogs.
All dogs.
Yeah.
Right, and this is the first time
Hey,
you've
now I
had.
can smell.
Okay.
Oh, they're very
smell
clear. Yeah.
Can smell.
Maybe it's the memory of it that's haunting you.
How can memory smell?
Okay, that's true. That day when after I cut it, right, my hands just kept smelling of it. Although I washed it like 3-4 times.
But they were packed very correctly
they were
and sealed up, and it must be done like a professional job,
Yeah.
Inside got two or three cats in one box.
I don't know.
At least one cat,
At least one cat.
Yeah. It's Cat Welfare Society.
Okay.
They are thinking of mass flyering this place. Meaning they will give out flyers and ask, have you seen this?
Okay.
So mailers. So they might even go door to door. Yeah, to ask if anyone's seen anything. Right. So you guys might be targeted because of that. You're so nearby.
Right?
Yeah. So, but would you find it a nuisance or what do you think?
Personally, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, because cases like this is quite kind of rare, and so of course, being a pet lover, I wouldn't think that it's a nuisance to me.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, I would like to. I hope that this will come to an end, and ASAP.
I've seen.
Nothing that you've seen, lah.
Not even the smell.
Not even the smell, lah. Oh, here you go. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Shima. So that's me. Yeah, I came here Friday and that location is there.
But recently,
Along Seletar Road.
some work being done there.
What kind of work?
I don't know. They have been taking off some soils and some earth.
It's a
I think
construction site.
Yeah.
For how long already this construction site?
Okay, this past 2 months.
2 months already, Yeah. So, did y'all hear anything? No. So, are you surprised that this happened in your neighborhood?
Oh, we didn't know.
Okay, so didn't know. But now that you know,
Yeah.
does it make you scared because you live in this neighborhood that maybe there could be a cat killer among your neighborhood? Are you scared?
No.
Not scared,
They killed so many of them.
We don't know whether they killed or they found them or what. But 45 is really a big number.
Deirdre, what was your first response when you heard about the 45 dead cats in Seletar?
Well, I was actually at home on a Thursday night, and when we got the call, my staff alerted me. And, I thought it was pretty astonishing and hard to believe, because we've never had such a case before reported. Nothing like this has happened in my 25 years. Yeah.
Must be very saddening for you.
Well, yeah, of great concern is what was the cause of death, because it's still a mystery today. And we just want to get to the bottom of it.
What do you think could be a reason why 45 cats were dead at the same time? Dead, buried at the same time?
In terms of talking about disease, it would have to be someone who's been keeping these cats together in a confined space before a disease like what I'm thinking of could spread. But
What kind of disease is that you're thinking of?
were these cats kittens or adults? Or
We have no idea.
No idea.
There's a difference.
Usually, for younger cats, they catch diseases more easily. But like I said, if it was a really confined area and there were many cats all put into one space, confined together, they can transmit any disease easily. But hard to say with these cats without looking at them, without seeing. Yeah.
Is there a certain disease that you can think of that can spread suddenly and killing all the cats at the same time? There's really lots of possibilities. They could be viral or bacterial, and it depends on how these cats were kept. Were they kept in healthy conditions? Were they kept in humane conditions? That's the other thing. Because every disease depends on how the animal's immune system deals with it. If they were very poorly kept, poor ventilation, poor nutrition, even a simple flu can kill at one go because they just can't handle it.
Then we should go back to the back stand and look
Oh.
whether those back and whether the hole is really sort of
The hole, I saw hole.
Yeah, but I don't know whether they sort
Okay.
When we come back, Point Blank takes a look at the carefully wrapped up cat carcasses and its burial ground along Seletar Road. It's very professionally done.
Yeah. Then you see inside got red colour, some more one.
We will also follow the lead from one Seletar resident who has been staying there for 30 years.